right, into a better than Copasi, Mammy King and Copo Chow, Coma near the home in the battery trim. Yashe, Odaso Etiasia. Calm down and live your life. Be thankful for life. Odaso Tiasin, nature said, BB, or how also Mowani, Edasu Nawani, Ekuhu, na Oko, at the Ben, and I was all Shana. We are not done Copasi, the Uncle Ponsi. If you say tariffs are utiano, and a car bo and near my binum a honor and car was not oxygen so home car in communion Indian car because when they were you can't survive. We did a cocoa surgery, original TV Sunni, and Pension Mujumediano, and a drew so Menoka say Kane National Communications Officer mad the National Democratic Congress. Yeah. Solomon Nkansa ewa say opre say obekwa akoye National Organizer Man Party National Democratic Congress e hwe ni mu enso say honorable honorable former member of Ekumfi Francis Atukujo ye hwe say no so baba bekan ho na former fisheries minister so na obaba bekan ho na ya hwe na ye din komo dia to asobato maya solo ewo haidie bitimi ashase solo akwaba
ye nyampato na pome
nyankopon da roma bibia boko de
bibia boko na se unde nyankopon ono de oye ne de otu ya bu mu asen boy na ede woni tuna na adodo dia hweboada
so your president
say Ghana for ye ndado ya won din na oyame ho banka nyankopon so hira nipa fa nipa do nti se na me nyame ma nkwa abrabo petro no enya wia no waka oil la de begu engine no senji oil na mba engine no ntumo move
ama
e be say move ade babo engine no
enra minister for agric etu anamobi okwa pro efa odi Zoomlion company womo fertilizer no Aricop womo odi omachi Accra recycling plant no okohoko hwe kwan mo fa so mo de organic fertilizer ama oka asembi ya na eho hia pa o de kobo Ukraine ni Russia eso e kan say because of said the supply chain of fertilizer no ehon akwa nti o say me ni ku de no Ghana ehon o hwe Ghana afibia fertilizer hia no hia be 600,000 tons but say ani etimi enya o hwe local ones na no we enya be 100,000 tons esi ana company American Dr. Sierra Japan dey down say omo at researchers agumon person we are very useful and quality your friend is saying fertilizers the eboa guarantee anya by end of year kwan betimi I say 150,000 tons which means say a buying support to and I will not even need until then we are and talk no and I say some of these mishappenings no nanka was using bibi a free my buying support to I wouldn't even waste time. What do you think? But we are better late than never.
Yeah. The cano, chia original na adrimpa program. I show for washing. Almost wash our social media handles now. I man penny for our share kwayo apoye kwayo adwumadino anamontua wetu nunde oyanamontua wo be no na wotu ado a nka bebia ye duri ya trawo first it was a free fertilizer concept of the previous NDC government for the cocoa subsector. And now, the same NDC government started their partner the local entrepreneurs and businessmen. Nti uko northern region ne o wenko enwa wo ye fertilizer na yenu so ordinary de obaka ho but ni ehun de say ye share ankrankra dwumadi bia owo nsunsuando kese wo man no mu a obehia de eman no ye de yabasa kom ye de beto odo a obama won so won item in the area of financial and policy support. See your policy wo man mu there imported fertilizer, imported machete sekan, imported medicine drugs local alternative. Are there any preventing there? The tax the todo. Ma obey or how ma woman will import no. Na yama tax holiday the man local entrepreneurs no. Nancha wa hu ye den oyin ha ono wo ye no. But Ghana no oye the opposite. Ghana obianyo one site industry. Ghana bayama no 5-year tax holiday. Because that industry now was set up near national strategic industry or once in Sando power man. No. Now so question why you contract or the Muska or the Ninya Malibagana so na yamano tax relief. And top and the man Danina no and cran way Ghana for our year 1 year more money more and Kawan to Sando Babwa got 2 things not happen, my businessman. He established business to make profits and to also generate income for the ordinary Ghanaian. Because a Jumana we no Ghana for be a Jumum. Ghana for no way a Jumano will be to a tax am I buying. Into 2 things, all generate income for the Ghanaian. Then the Ghanaian is also generating revenue for the government. Into the more domestic industrialization, the more the state would know. And the value chain of fertilizer, I want to wear sorting. The one now. I want to walk a few walk to Bola. No what to call. And say, Siakrano, the may you may opinion pana. You now see there this industry that started the world war Ghana for in our refuse management in our homes. Ebo kofi bia no ekwa brochira na the mad number no baba enim there can your friend then drinks abrochi baby I want to chinu what flatten cycle nipa our flatten na de to enya kwanya na de ko plastic rubber or flatten no de to inti nankasa nim there so omo system rate omo ya omo encourage us and can segregate yes so on the ba on to ahwe mo nti wono onye need that motivation but the time will come you be do ho
by that time is even here because you say enkofo bi no ba besesa
Mrs. Obasisa mo sisi ono ba besesa but now sisi enkofo be hu value in it there sisi another kasampo otum opak ofia as a worker okwa ibo there say stop at a point obey on a highway about do one drop your refuse here for a cheat say one na nti o dropping na o tum na scale wom edu tum na we generate able on ma 20 Ghana cheat damo nti on your way when you get to any place I will not cheat no na I insert na I withdraw that your 20 Ghana na the atro and also there that cheat no ediko baby quarter there there's a code word or reflect for that company. No. Table there, we will become somehow very, very neat. Because actually, sisi asensu to na or flood no. And there or non-discomposable materials. Atmosphere. Or rubber and then plastic bottles and a Korean museum of them pure water. I want to pro. And this year, two managing year for the plastic industry. I call me fear side where North Industrial area where. Pato. Demon kofuno so or they tax on. No must would devise a mechanism where betum what they are recycle plastic with a materials. Them obema in a way no yen refuse management as far as plastic waste is concerned no obaboan. Na eba papa ni di oli ya mempa bon there policy managers of the country or ya buying wabama no some incentives
support obetimi
incentive that I want to support number incentive no be ni ebo 5 years tax holiday. I'm on them 5-year tax holiday now. What happens in there? Oh no, on your tax. No more better than my fukai.
Create employment.
Create employment. Well, yeah, employment now.
The reason why I think what you're saying makes a lot of sense is that Minister Kasano, or Kase, omo cotton fertilizers, if Ramano, omo important, omo crofon and Kasano set it up. Our Ghana has say one of them channel. And most of the in most cases when they come and set up and now can or more tax holidays no near there. So if they come and set up here, na kakra na or more hanon so more new mobile compete or moon taxes are.
Minister Krano call no cry or backward call. It is anti-development call. When an indigenous Ghanaian is motivated to set up industry in Ghana.
So by end of year, ARICOP or more the 20 recycling plants no, everything produce 150,000 metric tons.
I encourage another Ghanaians. I was in there, foreigners in Zoomlion.
In fact, to encourage other Ghanaians almost so ye be mom.
I want to
be fair to him.
As I mentioned there was no need for him to say, I want to wear a because we have to indigenize this economy. Or say yeah economy, yeah Ghana food dominates the business entities in this country. Share a city depreciation. I mean ya on cancer meeting. Me one of 3 key areas. Me yeah economies of any about in the school now you can read and write. You can now research or you can now investigate something and draw a conclusion. One, high borrowing due to what? Interest payments. In Jacob Bishana, you trade interest now. You trade interest in dollar cents. Okay. Second, a repatriation of profit. About 80% of major business entities in Ghana no when you Ghanaian ownership. Say one. Case in point, MTN, telcos. Sika telcos no wonya no. And a lot of the materials are watching here. It's not done here. I think the issue of scratch card and other things now, government of Ghana should make it a policy that those things must be produced locally so that it can also help us retain some capital. Then the last one, import of crude oil. Food and what do you call it? Imported food and whatever. On course, I am
crude oil.
crude oil now.
Crude oil they import.
Fuel. Refined fuel.
Refined fuel.
As against in Qatar, Obetumwa performed to about 80 to 90%. Now, yenya other component of toss, bitumen, whatever. Now, a cycle of financing. Se petrol na nebo yedina. Ni compensation or share aviation fuel. Say them the table the government can to some extent subsidize, not necessarily the subsidy policy, but through the production cycle.
Complement, we
boy. Nti ebo there, though the world market is not helping, but production wise, we don't incur high cost. Now, one more work for refined oil, what they have. Work no abaton. Into what one profit better do. Sikana what they cotton on your Ghana CD. Say one.
Yeah, the pressure better CD.
No. And they buy it in large quantities.
Because you use for chroma.
They buy it in large quantities. Until they need large volumes of dollar.
It's necessary say going forward we'll have this conversation. Nka investment bang nanka ye woto mu a nka be how much na ye nya se nka ye committee ye ho ananka ye say ye investment wo mu a anka mfaso bang ni be plus what you're talking about.
Tamalube oil. Tamalube oil was established by GMPC so that they will take some byproduct from tar. No, the engine oil.
And so do you know say byproducts in also the BF fertilizers no? Inorganic fertilizers.
I want to know. So it's about there perfume. There part of it is for perfume. It's about there. Tar has a value chain. Our cascading effect positively on the economy.
But we should also be concerned with the skill set, no. On
your problem.
Whether you beat me anyam faso no so. For instance, you too fuel like a say you flare gas. At a point in time, you realize you with a trouble. You beat me at gas no. Na gas no so abam faso ama. And say domestic gas for domestic use a whole problem in New Ghana kase it me cost na aba form kakra ya it me ehu kwan betimi afa so be manage sa thinking no nyina no e was say you should deliberate near that's why I'm saying that you are extending the conversation, which is very nice. But how do you to Ricardo do? I think we need time to sit down. Our time, medical data. Our time. I know.
And that gas and so also feed into the fertilizer manufacturing. Okay, now. Dame Tor issue ya make a Tor was on its feet when this government came to power. But in the business of Tor today agri sector, rice merchant. They have their agents at the Ministry of Agriculture.
So they make it difficult.
They will make it difficult for the government to do what is right for local.
So I understand you. What I'm saying is that this point, kakakapa, your friend
but you are starting now.
You are making a lot of sense over there.
And the minister on your Minister, Ghana, MPP among you challenge Yankupon. Yankupon pet no ordinary. Let there be light, there was light. Water separate from land, separation. Into Asian people in but in any day on back.
Honorable Kinsler Tukudu, a former member of Parliament for Kofi, and a former
wrong place.
Now, I'm going to call Ajuma ko besiase. Kofa hoko ajuma ko besiase.
For one part of Kruno.
Yes, well laid out.
That's a town.
Could drive very laid. Almost town routes, no so. My yeah, and come out said he say, actually say, no, what I'm saying is that the town where I went, maybe I'm fine, so okay. Penny for maybe this will happen, they have worked. Said you might be said there, to force it, no near. But I passed through and I like the way layout, you know, AC at here. Ghana, I didn't say a pay. You may near bribe, a lot of holiday destinations. Where we have got that hotel named Fanny Forest and so sort me. You know,
brother. Hey, man, Solomon. The Yeshia check a crap. But don't you read this year,
Yeshia, 2 times officer, yeah.
That's great. Now, you're one of the people, you're tension, but we respect each other, we like each other. And me penekasa so kasa quite gently and nekasa them I think it tries to bring a lot of things out. But I see sometimes there's also actually we need to I didn't be hold there share between what we are saying and what is doable. And so it's very important. Them are okay there MPP focus, them managers focus, Ghana for kasa. And we need to ground our conversations. Young fancy bibi so. So I don't practical, I don't post a. I'm the topic of the minimum so I can, but me the more can fertilizer.
Okay, let me say, my main fat we say no and I like the way you have started. Say, you bet me I come, but we should think about doability. Doability is connected to commitment. Impossible. If it is difficult, it is not impossible. For instance, necessity is the mother of invention. Now we are see fertilizer supply chain. Now the minister who said there is a company in Ghana, organic fertilizer, friend Aricop, Moshe, friends and Utuanamo, and Yamabusa said, how can you help? Almost say almost researchers a guma person be compromising the quality of fertilizers. What they are doing is a demand a 600,000 metric ton Ghana bia per annum. And then the timi a producer locally no around 100,000 metric tons. ACAP say which is here almost researchers a guma making sure they have targeted by end of year. Ombetime produce about 150,000, which means that the government and more they needed support. That's why I'm saying commitment. They say let us channel Sasikano. If one company in say on the resources. Betimia produce 150,000. Imagine, Senko was support, and I need more kana. So that is what we are looking at. Didn't he say what now do when said the volumes in the city? You may think it is not doable, but when you deliberately commit yourself to it, who say you can do it.
I think thanks for the enlightenment. But basically. Over time, if Yankasa Henskaya spent cocoa board other places, I import fertilizer from outside. For so many years now, Yabo Mozin Abwa other countries, economies. China started when? It was not nothing. Until the whole of Africa and maybe around the globe, people started buying, going to China, buying. China economy, say you cannot quite try China probably might be the leading economy in the world today. Where did they get that money from? From all of us. And here be dependency, they be a crabber. And I agree with you. We need to find the money and put our money where our mouth is. They be Now why I make there doable na durability na make in there. I mean, my brother can't about so much about industrialization. Now MPP buying on the industrialization driver I did saying what do only one district one factory. But say obese obey one district one factory. You don't expect that within 4 years, 5 years, the whole country will be changed overnight. China, for what I was in China, but we call China now. Watch them how our industries in the buy. But if you read the history, in there they started copying Germans, and the first time, Omufeli Poto. They started not today, long ago. And you won't copy and there was a deliberate Chinese program say you copy German technology. And now Omufeli Poto. Then eventually became a national program. Say I think maybe you have on my 1 year quality in your papa. They will not let anybody bring it, they will produce it over there. No man someone doing kakra, no copy for Germany. There was a period they were copying from Britain. If you are more call US, some copy from US. So over there, my son, why the man I feel way too wide and way too build a nation for themselves. But the important matter about it, at that time, I'm not quality, it was not of the needed quality, the right quality. They were very shoddy and substandard. But Omar buy the nice from there. Until then, today you can't do that. Enforce everybody there. What the quality or right or right to. That's what everybody wants to buy. You can't do that in our country today. And even in the world you can't do. But then, because communists even today, if they want to do, they can do it. They ensure that as in a and as a result, these industries kept producing, and then they became better. Make kind of massive because I brought a school, what catch him be there. One reason now, Henganikofu, where you're poor in there, what you're doing now, no cotton raw. Storage was a problem, processing was a problem, and marketing was a problem. Let me make by saying, needs in ya. I feel oh, yeah, you cocoa 1 million.
Raw materials.
You process
raw materials.
Coffee, first coffee business.
Cashew.
Chocolate business or okay. Yes, only raw cocoa. No processed chocolate. Chocolate market toward the world. We Ghana, Africa, we should be leading the chocolate market. But no way, Belgium.
Although your ingredients, we to say milk, sugar, and cajon,
but no way now, we hear cocoa. Belgium, no way cocoa. They are the people leading chocolate.
Interestingly, no. Almost so produce milk pa.
No, so who produce milk here?
Yeah, we here cocoa no. Almost so produce milk pa. Your friends and farmers are almost so war and then produce milk, which is also a large, a very component of the chocolate.
Milk number and
that's a valid
because the making there, we don't have the time, the patience, the energy, and the ability to start something. You better start it, baby. You good, you grow, you actually. And see, over time, we don't have the patience.
Bringing it back to this organic fertilizer,
make culture in there. MPP buying. We have made a huge effort in that area. Actually, here industrialization program that for one factory. It wouldn't be church, baby. I wanted to just mention a few to you. But oh, baby today, echo baby today. This is our
How come dinner?
Kada ceramics. Shaman district. Also Kada ceramics.
So let's say cow chrome dinner.
Don't worry.
Oh no, yeah, readily available. And
almost converted clay into tiles. Almost ceramics.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of clays for central region. A natural way. And if you are producing tiles, first, it was upon ceramics. Now, I remember when we were young, even mukro no car fee achemfo ba for nkofo mukrom manka se mo na wotete ka no bebre so pon na comment na zina no wo kwadwuma anapa, and this gave hope to the people. Factory makers say they are employing over 2,000 people today. So upon Kada Ceramics. There's also GEOP cassava processing. I'm talking about local. This one is at Alopokoke Elembele. And they are cassava.
Honorable, these are very wonderful initiatives.
No, don't cut me.
No,
okay,
I'm not cutting you. Concentrating on a government's your friend saying intention to support the
deliberate government policy.
This is why I don't deliberate.
No, I'm looking at that.
It is a campaign man. Government decided that I'm setting up a factory at a Kumfi. We had a president Mil Sophia Kumfi, and I was for 24 years. NEC people want a Kumfi. We did think about a Kumfi. Was it a deliberate government program? Wow. They set up a factory.
Now we could be a foundation.
You can lay a foundation. You see, when they said
the pineapple,
it is not true.
Eco juice,
no, I'm not disputing.
Masa, Obini Chibani, back and forth.
No, as I saw him go for Chibani, the manager. That's as well. The only king missing there. The pineapple harbor, before you went and started the industry.
No, Honorable, you have the
floor. First of all, and this if I could some question, okay, there's no pineapple harbor at a Kumfi. I've been a candidate from a Kumfi. With the primary simple come, I started contesting a Kumfi 2007. There's one guy called Ali. On board on us, I said, obey Yaman. Ali is seedling po and farm my best in there. Seedling, I was over one farm a bed payment there. And they go about then that last mechanic there. As a result, to become a catch and there, government I see there 14 million cities.
I want us to be
14 million
let
cities.
us concentrate on the start.
So, Peto, if you say there, you want government, deliberate government intervention program, which program will bring factory to a Kumfi?
Okay.
Which program will bring a factory to Elembele? Which program will bring factory to Akotombra?
Okay.
Which program will bring factory to Sefioso?
Okay, so that is not what I intended to say, but we are union wrongly. But Senkame Kankrompa and Ukraine bad. But what I'm saying is this government's intention said deliberately or per se because of fertilizer or per se or support to internal indigenous producers of fertilizers. I want us to hold government to it.
And
I want us to hold because who said General Agriculture Workers Union, I say fertilizer boon to say year 2023 a kombeba. So government and people were calling on government. Say government and concentrating on locally manufactured fertilizers.
Now the potential is here.
And then now the Agric minister I make his move just about 3 days ago.
3 days ago.
Yeah, all kind of what I am saying is let us hold government to it.
No, but make a choice say China former started here. First, they had the trust and the confidence and the patience. Prepare for 3 days ago. You are talking about holding government to trust. You understand? Papa no wako because he understands say this can be a crisis, but this can be a potential way of escape. I understand your call. Maybe because in the past our government has not been consistent.
Yeah, because I've seen something since 2016, the same ACAP. Your friend is saying, kind of saying, Ministry of.
That is why I told you. What buy no what you
do? Ministry of Agric ACI. So that time no more canon. Now fertilizer, inorganic fertilizer. About 125 Ghana cedis. Almost subsidized here. About 100 cedis. Some ACAP for almost ton. Some no more ton. Inorganic fertilizers, which was even safer. Yeah, nanka no so no 25 cedis.
What happened?
So what I am saying is
what happened on
that's what I'm saying. Let us
what
keep
happened?
reminding
Is it government institution or private institution?
It is which one?
Private.
A private institution.
So
what I am saying is say Samre no. Ye ma ye ni bring nka ye to aso anka conversation no.
Yeah, try then so. Then you try so. And you see no more every day.
No, I'm not doing politics today.
No. I'm asking you the question. What's the answer so?
I'm not interested in politics today.
But don't yes politics. What's the answer so? I'm saying almost stop production.
What I'm saying is government also support from some renovation now. And
the first thing government support government
for patronage in the area of support. No government of taker.
We are too fixated on. Say we are now we
No, yes, sir. Pato, I want to have a discussion with you. You are the owner who moderated this program. You are telling me, say, omo ye sadwuma we. Aban ba na so be so
aban je na kasa aban ba ye. Me say government you didn't listen to me.
Okay, government to
politics.
No, Pato, don't say that.
No, but don't say that. Say government buy. That's not what I said.
Buying transfer. Yeah, what was government?
I buying interested in Saudi. I even said in 2016. Minister. Say yeah, now they were trying to let government know there is an alternative. There is an alternative.
That's what we are doing.
Which is even safer because I know you're organic. We are creating employment for people. Let us be interested in this. So
Pato, now you are bringing it to.
Yeah.
Because my question is, there was a cut-off of support somewhere. But you are saying that they were asking for support. If it has been given in KBR, it's better. But I'll tell you, it's better late than never. Because I am not so versatile in this matter. Yeah, there are minimum home baby. Intimate, I can say, government or your way and now one way and now way. You know, but to have that information. But what I'm saying is, whatever I test on, we'll say to this, I buy alcohol. I'm saying I buy pledges or be supported. Sometimes when you go to say this location, maybe a minister no, I don't make paper, me chin one me tilapia soon because my interest, my interest was in tilapia production. Local production. No investment and fire. You also understand their struggles and their challenges. Then I feel okay, we needed to support them. And see, I think that I agree with them. For 4 years, I don't know how much has gone there, and I can't tell. I'm sure
the commitment.
I buy me a show say I buy definitely has because when they produce, government buys. You understand? Government will definitely buy because we always need fertilizer. And don't forget that organic fertilizer.
And it's even cheaper and safer.
It's safer, but then if you are looking at the yield time and all those things the way I'm program maybe I don't know what Cocoa Board or the Cocoa is the highest consuming organization what they want until collaborations like this will help them to quality. If you are not meeting the quality, then we need to help you to meet the quality. Those are the issues.
Has maintained a particular quality for a very long time, and they keep researching. Said they are compromising
because also they have also how many researchers they have engaged so many researchers.
A lot of researchers.
Why? Because they also need to up their game. Not just compromise. You need to up your game. You can just produce organic fertilizer, but a lot of products have been made in the system. Maybe a Greek product. Gestation period, we want it for 3 months. We want it for 6 months. Maybe if you go organic way, it may not give you that. And see, they working with government, working with the state ministry especially. What are the things we need to add? What are the areas that we need to improve? And I'm a meet two expectation. I'm a channel Cocoa Board or compare a year. Also, I don't think so. Obi abesha that I didn't be a country mo. Na me kwe. Remember Casa Michel last about 2018 and they were looking for me brought for no me who have a paper for number. But couldn't I the cocoa in the Asham your friends say?
The Omode
Sydney.
The Sydney Shim.
Fertilizer, polythene, your friends say. Sheets, no polythene sheets. The almost filling now.
There was and then they are so available in the country. But the question is that, why can't we produce? Because and that is the only place I mean where I doing say states should own these things up. Because if we want to increase our agri production, we cannot do away with fertilizer, we cannot do away with some of these things. Until the state must come in and support. But I brought in the one factory bit to Chelsea. I buying interventions bebre. In fact, I wanted to call about 50 that localized what I say production cost for local area. No, we are giving a value. Rice processing, cassava processing. Pato ye mbuna there. Ye can make can be say a campaign message. You say these are the things are gradually. You call ye new call. When one must start 150 production. Year or more, about 200. We say 150,000. They can come to 200,000. They can go to 300,000. Your year rice, so quality and cost. It's every all these things are imported.
Honorable, can I tell you about an observation I have made?
Tell me.
Now, if we can do something about it as a people. Government projects, new policies are rolling out. Euphoria na wo say politics no you know say political you can say common around it no manfo adwen koso change the economic value of it, and government gets carried away sometimes, but and as a government in power the political parties no for instance what you are talking about. The people in your community are interested in doing politics with ekunfi ne ekujus no so much that
the economic value
or an importance of it no this is an observation.
The present made me feel confused. Let me tell you some sad things that happened. Me feel confused and a market show say all along we have voted and this up to today. There's nothing wrong with it. Every group of people decide what they want. There are communities here, MPP, penny beyond point nice order. As who the AKSUA, be a road to crank or the chance of Kesua, met to MPP. That's their choice. I have no problem with it. I came into a. But yet, you honest in your factory. Next, will be able to set up also by a saw curtain. I've been to school, Monsieur Simon, saying, yeah, they happen overnight. Then somebody just come on radio and say, I did not die in a forest. You think that the people also sit down. And the impression that was created continuously say, I didn't how can you be a Ghanaian? A ban ya there. There be a message I call out and say, I didn't. So Mr. Miffy say, Mr. Ma buying a yen. I also have to start saying something.
And you know,
I also make a choice say. When we go say
nka yenso yet better no say ayi na we enyi yenyi san common nka you master the art wa would anyone you master that art of getting your people involved na omunya and enrich omo with sa policy no so that the naysayers no the naysayers no be hu say ombe say na nka ye den ade de no Nangophobia,
me kind of control.
But the name we political.
And only idea they be about my council program so they be impediment. Young Casa politicians and yes, country. Number one, MPP NDC. It be other party in Pomunka, and yes, country. We yes, my own. The foundation I had to know, a foundation. We buy the bayo. We buy bayo. When are we going to have a cutoff? O come me chrome CCI. I started when praying about I started with 300. Each year 500. Today about 1,500 people, farm hands, have been engaged. Until this time, they knew. And are you telling me we are MPP for? No. Majority of them.
We must take a decision.
I didn't
must take a decision.
A benefit here. One of the things I'm to hire me a pie, a bit is a commander salt factory.
Sugar
factory, sorry. Nancy Matisse
unless maybe open so yes salt factory
salt for me hope me feel be obey salt yeah me come the salt na ho enti Matisse say ko be obey commander especially for me coming from central region commander is in the central region and I remember when we were kids it's not closer to me but I know that people from my community were working in Commander sugar factory. And I know that they come as far as my community to buy sugar cane. She Commander baby, I want to be confused.
So now a catchment area.
Sugar cane was giving
from Winneba down to
job to Winneba area now to
what's the
region? When I kind of textbook, money your friend is saying normally at the church or exam, normally at that. When it gets to devising these things into strategies and making them happen. We are trying radio TV so near can. No, I mean, say the typical Ghanaian economy, no, for so what the Nkaibetimi are turning into no. If we, that's why I talked about commitment.
Because typical when as someone made the kind I say, I'm not very quick. As someone made the I say, look, you may dislike Akufo-Addo for whatever you want. You may dislike MPP for Akufo-Addo for whatever you want. NDC is no longer in power. I can't talk about NDC. Me catch MPP for Mama catch on say, Commander Factory, the gun is we need to get it up and working. Number two,
not working because I heard.
I'm sorry. Number two, Aban we so buy no. Also have started one district, one factory. Yenja kase digo say nyehwe na it's not 10 this is not 10 this is not 10 no. If every day today as I'm speaking to you, you have about 106 or 107 factories that are working. What about why pineapple? So now we produce the pineapple and then it's being processed. This year you introduce different packages. I'm saying the one with watermelon.
Yeah.
So people grow watermelon. Market is there for them. People are growing pineapple. Market is there for them. Ginger, count.
Now you jai say you funny say MPP project.
Now we take confin. Now what year pineapple? Once you get them involved, you know, almost if you don't involve them from the beginning, they forget it. Because especially when it comes to shooting, they want to be there to know what you are putting there. You have a ready market. You go and buy. You go and sell. Until you lazy, me come me Parliament chief na nation. Ne as I say one of finish when na wadane pineapple. Na Abraham do pineapple say we obunya say 3 million or say no. Na we take konfi na we adwuma. E be so oboka. Na say we 3 million. Esa na chese nkaye. And farming is what all the advanced countries they started with. Yame achen asase. Ye ja family do. Idea everyone say yenko China yenko tomra yenko Croatia yenko tomra yenko Ukraine yenko tomra yenko tomra. Meanwhile yekoto den yekoto wheat edo bi Ghana ye. Yekoto rice. Taiwan, India. Yame achen asase. Enti all this effort men can make person mobile so choy cassava factory, rice factory, yam factory, ginger factory, this factory no. I think say it's a very good mover that must be sustained because these are in the rural communities, and it provides ready market for farmers. No provide no. You to be better.
There is a chain. We but not travel the regions. Then it comes into other parts.
That is how we build nations.
We, and so it has to be.
And the Bible
deliberate.
said, "Despise not little beginnings, humble beginnings." And so where we have started, you know, I pray that we'll be able to continue. And then tomorrow, thankfully, these are not state-owned enterprises. In China, and MPP knew how more being kase a confit fruit juice, MPP from the buyer. And whatever I'll do to frustrate them to bring it down, I will do it. No. Obia baby, I'm all right. I'm costro. Now here so ya come and to you. Mamma before maybe because say yes, first say so I know. Pineapple was not the dominant product in a confusion. It was oranges. Oranges was the dominant cash crop.
So what do call asebu and then
asebu citrus, Cape Coast and
a control one mabo. akona no mo
and I the oranges no ko ebi the be back and thereby
the confit we say no cry no we can have pineapple
we can have orange
flavors.
and then they want to do orange so once they start that in coffee starts over planting you understand what I'm trying to say
so the name
we can rebuild
so that it could be
anything,
any other juice.
Any juice. So we can rebuild the local economy because I've seen a great collapse and I've seen it's not just a coincidence. Poverty come to the rural communities. I mean, my fishes, when I saw fishes collapse, coastal economies are suffering. So if we can put in this small effort, when we talk about economy, and no messing Sabi finance minister and Crawford churning out every day. Let's think about the small things we are doing there because there are a lot of people who are not getting job to do. There's so much poverty at the rural area, and some of these interventions.
Say you're committed, you're commitment to now you graduated from textbook conversations. Now you say we are empowering our people in the communities. Honorable, the pressures on people like you. Every free the pressures will be well COVID-19 common also expenditure also common. Minority I say aban and rana yending common. Among try some be me no. The Kosu Haruna do to your press conference. Yeah. I don't know if you want to speak to it.
Press conference no. Why there sisia no. Numbiaba as a mampam ose on tehwe enti ode ye hwe na ye mampam hu de odo ti baby one COVID I tell you there one door is closed many more are open I have some papa ampin for kind in the COVID buy no Ghana buying pa no benefit of COVID in sub-Saharan Africa, if not the whole world. In wire, IMF, World Bank, European Union, ADB, and whatever. Obia man, ska.
Not only Ghana, was the Mobia.
No.
It is for you.
Me free man be alem. Me free man be alem. Me free man be alem. Free man kulu.
I hear them suggestion now. Here is also be. And you are correct. It's not true.
Remember, ebenya akonya na.
No, but what he's saying is that everybody got support. Every country got some.
I know, but I'm saying that what we got, what we got.
How much did we get? How much did Nigeria get? How much did
we say
you didn't command the but you for because of time.
Akogu.
So what come on primary into academy?
What can the hell? I can tell you when him say COVID is canon. MPP for the year 2020 election. The miscanon, what am parliamentary candidates? I'm a watcher. MOBC, what's where this canon? Or Chechim.
Okay,
remember saying you be there
02008542555.
Men corrected them impression or TV because so better no become a parliamentary candidate. Mamma control, my men as Morocano, as Morocano. Ebia, Munya, but I won't teach him, move from better non teach him.
Non teach him. But I'm for calling him. Hello? Oh,
I didn't know that.
Common sense. Oh, boss, or say a Numbia by friend, or say a Numbia by friend and Mampa, Munimum Crow.
A minimum and a minimum across.
Young quay.
My Mr. Master, media machine, say organize the NDC communication bureau to Holo, and then Yamia Duna NDC be a Quanyana, Ombeji organizer and number organizing party. Minya atukujusu isenya nishaman. Nice man like this. Would you coffee juice? A member of coffee man someone and mutu abati abapen. And then I am the other people know about you.
I want to tell you I show power.
Daddy, are a very nice man. All those are very good Christian. Every day I am the best. Shemipa not in a honor. Unim say any if you already me MP, Moses Enim na called two deputy fishery. What I concentrate in them? Oh, nice man like this Obepu, Onim ministry anyway. Reshuffle Nanado, yet the one can now see that my own reshuffle. Get them who say, Shani so just so yet. But to me, at the man near me, Pan say, you better say Nanado say, you create any Russia war. Or no, as of my prayer to Abamano, or fertilizer, if you are. Also, the camera doctor in Japan. Fertilizer issue, let's say, emergency in electricity. And you go share biomo. And you say, emergency. But this are contingency, a cost, a cost. Send a day within a month or 2 years. We say, yeah, produce.
But I say, dear, no. I don't know now, I say. There's something we need to clarify.
Yeah, more the COVID kabai no. Allocation, every constituency, every district. So the district had allocation. Me as MP, my allocation. Allocation is a oh, we'll give you MP 200 Ghana cedis. Christian Crawford no one fill forms. And Chairman Crawford fill form. 2,000.
The cash ni be due account to my.
That be cash one.
But my member Mr. P and Mr.
Cash one.
Yes sir.
Now free.
Free Medina.
You too, Mr. P.
Yo, the woman say, "Eye pa na me de NDC for ho." The bia me come of afidie say, "NDC for owo atwin ayi minim." Say roll the tea party no can be show mo adwin mo. Say bia ye bibia say ayi amo ye the TV tree. Listen. The fertilizer penya wo kan I say tell ka we di wa e ki be ka say aduane sota asna wo kan ara adi di kwa so le beka we ya pay yan ka say abara ya adi o yes a different story
no TV no hwe bia
me hwe bi ti ade mu what's about
o ti enu na o bibia o keka fo de so ayi na
o ka say kabo ba ya na mo ye we ya na we ye we na kabo ba ya na mo ye sa de mo we gina enka ye bebre
na wa dwi o se mampam na ya na
so man kana sem na nko
ka Mr. Pia wa yo
Mr. Onyo ya o kana sem
wa yo
wa aya man ko
je shana dwen enti pato district no mo diska ba e confed district mo skani as I say e confed district mo skani you go there and almost say okay fa up to 200,000.
I'll come back to find out how the money was dispersed and how the money was accessed.
Yeah,
I'm interested in that because I don't know how controversy in Aba. But you need to free. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Sam. But you need to free.
From Jerry, because it's otherwise.
Yeah, too, Minia.
Medical Michael says, and I have Akufado. Opinion, the master minister and Cancer Casabina, no party. So in Cancer also covered Sky a year 2020 election. Catch a major bit of basic. The gas will go stamp with it, Anselo, Umbra.
So what get the girl? Oh, James.
Solo married man at Trana can
Hey, Pato. That propaganda ends for you. We don't hear true. Nobody gave a to could be a peswa. Ain't your madam na major forms no. Order me a forms up to a total of 200,000. Make all stations. That a mom feels scannerable. Towards election, I'm not more shishimi. Mama drivers I feel it every day. Be a question over cultural forms. I feel it's kind but every today, more question. I took you over that.
So how keep this? Or more culture say, how would you be able to access that money? I'll come back to that. Yeah, a coffee assassin was in your back. That's month. Oh, free.
If free, Malam.
That's Monday too.
MPP Nina Otio. Catherine say, yeah, Omu discani ube fili form na wa mumu nama. Sa scam COVID-19 fund. Put you are no more transfer scanner begu account so we MPP member. So what you say?
That was what was happening.
And then I'm with Ghana.
Friend, Okwe Confed District. I fought with the resource center guy. NDC funye sika che MPP fo mutra mo bado amoza
our crisis ke am
che mama ka sancho let me papa to nyamota boy my friend Richard say mo ye my friend radio eyido yamfa no todo nyam bisande am na atuko dwo me se why the NDC fu wonya no wonya NDC for two team listen what two team led by one guy ya assemblyman watabande me we finishing more and they go to their members to assist them to complete the application.
But Honorable, how could you tell the
list when they pay?
Hello?
Yeah, my brother.
Yes, sir. But Udini for free.
13 aka opinion quanta the cassette botagna.
Yanko.
My baby Michia Minia Solomon Kansan, Ijumapo Obo. My brother, MPP Apan will disappoint Ghana for papa. Because what's the one district, one factory? Oh, but what's the region have? One much less, and him for poaching, what the one district, one factory will be. What do you say? Western region have?
Pato, Mamma answer. Since I make us a marker day or Baku, a bin a metro or hat or Western region, a lembele, Nashama, into my actual being.
I was tired.
All right, so let's wrap up. Into Honorable, how
Pato.
And you said if
oh, we
hey, Honorable Casino, Onya,
also Western
and where we are mounted.
You can also enter Western. Or say Western Pato, and me for a boy, that's what catch him there. Whilst I had the former uncle for near down Hojano, and these people, a team. No one call for what you form in Sinibido. And then there was a problem with 10. What catch her there? They don't need 10, they need party voter ID card. No, the voter ID card. You go for voter ID card for. Boy, no catch any this if man is for so lie, okay, at 10. So once they have 10, a confin, listen or see every payment will be there, what the listening be assembly. So you see the people who are there, you take your members who are there. I'm telling you there. If you listener, and this is very 10 years because we were relying on voters' ID card while they were doing the 10 numbers.
All right. So
and so it's a lie.
Mama have a second. Mama have a second. Remember trying to Mrs. K when the year 2020 elections. No, what I did to the Walla people were more. Allocation of 200,000.
Now, Mrs. Sikano,
all right, thank you very much. Former member, Kumfi, former Fisheries Deputy Minister, Solomon Nkansa, National Communication Officer. Anyway, I'm original 91.9 FM. So 226, therefore, I didn't consider from Yamukao.